Peace and blessings. This is a Saya Mistake with another message to help you free your heart and soul. Yes, I am back with another video. Oh my gosh, it's been a while, but I'm gonna share with you guys. I've been being a very closed in, guarded person um, for I don't know how long. I'm not even going to put a time mark on it, but I know that I've been doing various readings on myself with one of my favorite decks, which is the Osho Zen deck. And I'm always pulling that old lady who's like guarding her treasure. Like that's been my signature card for like not presently, but you know, during this period of time during the winter and even transitioning into the winter from the fall, I'm just always pulling this old lady guarding her treasures, her precious treasures. And the card to me basically was so symbolic of, and I would show it to you right now, but I'm one of those people who uses my digital decks. Okay, soon come when I have like this whole collection of tarot and oracle cards. Soon come, but I use the digital card decks, and some people feel like, oh, if you use the digital cards, it's not as potent or real. But for me, when I use the digital decks, it's still like spot on. Like my readings are spot on. And I say that because I know in my soul that this is what my soul is, and my higher self is showing me. And the cards are basically just a relay of those messages. So this old lady who's guarding these treasures, she is old and ugly. Old and ugly. She is old and ugly, and she's made herself ugly because she's so guarded with all of her possessions and all of her, her things. And she feels like if she shares them, that she'll somehow be depleted of energy. And I've just been realizing, my depletion of energy has come from my closed offness and unwillingness to really share on a deep and transparent and just authentic level. And a lot of that was because of a lot of hurt and emotions and feelings that I was still holding on to pre-winter season. So before, like a little bit before December into January, I just decided to take a huge break, just shut it all down, cut it all off. No social media, no making video, nothing. And I took this time to really just be easy with myself. And, I'm so grateful that I have the luxury to do that, and just relax and be present and not really have to do anything and have so much pressure on me. And I have that luxury, so I decided to use that time to basically heal. And so I'm making this video because I would like to talk about how in every season, if you live in a place that has 4 seasons, or even if you are in like a wet and dry seasonal place, the seasons and the temperament of the area that you live in has a lot to say about the energy that will be pulled out of you during that time. And it has a lot to say about the energy of the collective within that area during those periods. So I am currently in what I like to call the serpentine state. Washington, which is like the evergreen forest capital. There's like huge trees everywhere. And they are, I mean, they are so magnificent, these trees. Um, do you ever just walk into a forest or like a meadow where there's like really old trees? Because I'm that type of person that's so sensitive to that energy. I am just instantly in awe and, you know, magnetized by how ancient these tree beings are, you know, and they're so soothing, they're so comforting. Um, that these trees, you know, out here. I've been in other areas where, you know, I have a different story, but I'm saying that to say here there's 4 seasons, and during the winter is ruled by the element of water. And water is the element of psychic awareness, the element of memory, the element of emotion, the element of intuition. You know, it is the feminine element, the extremely feminine element. And psychic awareness, intuition, inner knowing, remembrance. Remembrance is really the key theme with water, because when you tap into water, water has been here forever. Water is the reason that we're even here. There is no earth without water, and vice versa. However, we think that water is on earth. Well, really, earth is on water. And for this earth to even be present in the way that it is, the waters are calm, or they're at a certain temperament. You know, just think if the waters were like going wild and crazy and like, you know, literally like it could really just flood the entire earth, which is what people are currently afraid of via climate change and all of that stuff. But water is such an important element, and during this winter season I decided to just take this winter time to go within, reflect, and cleanse without anything interfering, without anyone interfering. And I think that, and I feel strongly that that is a ritual that many people should adopt in their life, in their lifestyle, in their everyday happenings, because people need people need healing, people need growth. And it's not going to happen on a mental level. It's not going to happen, you know, by talking about it, because that's very airy. It's going to happen by cleansing and doing the necessary work, actions. It's going to be a very earthy way to the water, because, you know, earth is really the only thing that can get to water. You know, fire is going to get put out and air is going to run away, rise up and escape. So earth is the only way you can really get to water. And earth, you know, we'll talk about that later. You know, I don't think I'm going to wait until the actual season to do these videos, but hey, maybe I will. I don't know, just because the element will be right. But water is it's something that you can only access through these grounded and practical ways. So yes, I did what I needed to do in order to access the waters within me, so that I can heal and that I can grow, and that I can access the love and my eternalness without external things, external factors implementing itself into my energy, my aura, that's so necessary. So that's my ritual from now on. That's something that I'm going to respect. I don't care what's going on in my life. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. I know that every winter season is silence. It's silence. Okay? It's going to be a time of love, intimacy, only close people can be up in my energy. It's going to be very warm and also very healing, and a very subtle time to just respect the coldness because the cold air of the winter makes us so tense. And let me tell you, okay, here in Washington, not only is it cold, it's wet, and it's cold, and it's dark. So this is like pure winter. Like before there was civilization, I'm more than sure that this was the area where people was like getting knocked off during wintertime, because it was just that barren and depressing. Or I would say not so much depressing, because depression, and that's another thing, depression is something that people get a lot during the wintertime. And out here especially, like depression, anxiety. And what I've come to realize is those things are a reflection of what our inner waters look like in its purity. Are we really honoring the sacredness of our intimate relationships, our close relationships, family, friends, the things that we really care about, the things that make us feel good, the things that make us feel bad? What are we doing about that? Like, what is our inner emotional state truly? Like, truly, are we really, really happy? And this is that time where you really get a chance to ask yourself and see everything that you've done in the previous year, or maybe even before that, if you didn't get a rest and reflection period or time within your life before winter came. It's a good time to ask yourself these questions, like, what did I do during this time, and was it fulfilling me? Is it fulfilling me? And going further into spring, how can I, and this is where you get into what you're actually going to do to make the changes that you need to make. So that's the powerful thing about spring after winter. But winter is solely about going into that past period of your life and reconciling with the things that have been bothering you. And that's what I took the time to do this winter. I took the time to really just go within and really look deep and, let go of some things, hold on to some things, refresh and renew myself. And I'm so proud of myself. Like, I'm so proud of myself for doing that and taking that time for myself. And I definitely encourage all of you as well to take that necessary time during the winter season to rest, reflect, heal, rejuvenate, hydrate yourselves. Just, cleanse so that you can go into spring knowing what you want, knowing what you're ready for, and going for exactly what it is that you're going for. So that's all I had to say pretty much on that for winter season and how winter is ruled by the element of water. If you're interested in getting a reading done, make sure you email me at houseofmystictruth at gmail.com. And if you have any other questions, make sure you comment. You know, how did your winter go this winter season? How did it feel? How did winter make you feel this winter? How did this winter make you feel? You know, what happened? What didn't happen? Did you also take time to rest and reflect? And do you feel like if this was something that you integrated, would it change some things? Maybe not change some things? I don't know. You guys let me know. Also, if there's any other videos that you would like to see from me or are inquisitive about, make sure you also put that in the comment box down below. And I will catch you guys in the next video. So thank you so much for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe.